with an old dear friend and one of the great, really madmen of the business.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
It's true. John Nord, Berserker,
That's
whatever.
from Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody became a real good friend of mine about a month after I broke in Japan. And I think it was, he trained me because I treated him with respect, you know. And Brody didn't like guys that were cocky or, you know, that he liked ex-athletes, you know, ex-football players. And Frank was the man, you know. I mean, he was the booker in Von Erich's, you know, back in '87, he was the booker, and he got me in there, and that was fun. But I got in trouble. Because he said, don't ever say anything too bad about the Von Erichs, because Fritz will get banned. Well, one live interview, I called Lance and Kevin nicknames. I called them Itsy and Bitsy. And then Fritz called me and said, what are you doing calling my son Seth? So,
you got the telephone claw.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So tell us, people always ask me, and where are they now? They said, let's catch up with John Nord. When did you stop wrestling, and where are you these days, and what are you doing?
My last match that most people don't know was March of '98 in Springfield, Missouri. I broke my neck wrestling Hugh Morris. And it was a slight fracture, something that you just don't lay there and go, ugh. But I just kind of went, oh, there's something wrong, and it was a fracture. So I had to,
So you retired
yeah,
after
and then
that.
my knee, I got two knee replacements and a shoulder replacement. So, yeah, no, my body, I can't do much.
So after that, what did you pursue?
After that, actually, my family's been in the car business for 35 years.
Wow.
My dad owned a lot. Now my brother owns a lot, a couple hundred cars.
Where is this?
That's in Spring Lake Park, Minnesota, which is north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, so we're car people, my whole family. I got 10 brothers and sisters.
So if people want to come out and buy a car.
Well, we sell a lot of cars just because we've sold probably 10,000 customers over the last 35 years. So most people we sell have already bought from us.
Where can people find this dealership? Is that something you'd like to plug?
Yeah, north of Minneapolis, 10 miles on Highway 65 and County Road 10. It's called Quality Auto, but we might switch names to Perfect 10 Auto.
But you know where it is. What did you ever, let's just go back to talking about Bruiser Brody. Did you ever work against Bruiser Brody?
Many times.
Okay, that's what I thought, and I wanted to make sure, I asked you to make sure I got my facts.
Usually smaller shows.
Right.
The last time I worked with him was in Little Falls, Minnesota, which was June of '88, and then Frank died July 3rd of '88, but I wrestled him probably 6-7 times.
Okay, so let's go back to the past. Let's say this camera being held right now is that video camera, and tonight you are taking on Bruiser Brody.
Yep.
Look right in the camera, and what are you going to do to Bruiser Brody tonight?
Well, with Bruiser, I would have to, first of all, really get ready to have a hard match, because we'll be outside. It'll be outside the ring most of the time, and a lot of heavy steel chairs. And people think you can just grab a light chair and make the sound on the mat and make it go bling. But some of the chairs you grab got big steel bars. They weigh about 60 pounds. And that's one night at the Minneapolis Auditorium, we started grabbing them, and next thing you know, we were both cut open.
Oh, sure.
And because of the chairs, the chairs just weren't applicable to making a loud noise and not getting cut.
To the people that say a lot of your career you were like a clone of Bruiser Brody, what do you say?
I say it's a compliment because he broke me in. And let me tell you something. He's first, I'm second. Believe me, he's it's like Brian Piccolo, making the team. It's like when I was in the USFL with the New Jersey Generals, I was second string. I was good enough to get in and make the team. And then the next year, same thing, but I was second string and got very little playing time. But I made $42,000 in the USFL. That was pretty good pay.
Well, do you watch wrestling these days?
I do not.
Okay, just curious.